And then it should say,
hello, everyone.
hello, everyone. Let us know. Let us know that you can hear us. J&J is sitting right here
David?
next to us. And they're live on their channel for the first time.
Here we are with Casey.
Hello, Douglas.
Casey and Tim.
Can you guys
Purple
all
Amy.
hear us? Can everybody hear us okay? Can everybody hear
We
us?
had
Thumbs
a
up, thumbs
long
down. Let us know if you can
Yes,
hear
we
us,
did.
guys.
Here's
Can you
Remy
see us? Can you hear
girl.
us?
Hi,
Let us
Douglas.
know.
Mike McBride, what's up? Thank you for coming in.
What's up, Mo2?
Oh my
Remy
goodness.
misses you.
Aw.
Yes.
We had a very long day.
All right, so you guys can hear us, you can see us good. And okay, we just had a giant accident, guys. Hold on.
Did you pop one?
So apparently, if 4 people sit on one side of the table at the state park, it's gonna fall over.
Wait a minute. We gotta switch sides. Tim, let's switch sides.
We'll be right back with you. That was really close.
Well, there's the first blooper on the live, guys.
I don't know what happened.
So we started our morning at
Yeah.
we left the house at
8:30 this morning, we left the driveway.
Set it close to them so they can hear them talking. We're basically sharing this live. You're going to be listening to all of us. Oh,
Okay. Now we're grounded.
you guys
Alright, let's
good?
get situated here.
We,
Okay, we're back. That was close.
that was scary, wasn't it? I don't know how it didn't flip on us.
That was
No.
really
Oh.
cool.
My pretty baby.
Lori said I almost peed myself.
So did we?
That was
Hello, Douglas. Hello,
Anyway,
Lori. Hello,
We started our
Stats.
morning on the road at 4:30 this morning.
Uncle Bo.
And we drove 250
Troy.
miles
How you doing,
to
brother?
where did
What
we
is
drive to?
Where'd we go?
Strat.
No, Shippensville.
Shippensburg.
Shippensburg in Pennsylvania.
near Maryland.
This guy over here drives
This guy.
fast.
Does
Casey
he?
Treasures. Oh my gosh.
He was flying.
Lying.
He calls, he says, "Hey, how fast do you want to go?" I'm like, I don't know, 70, 75, 85 miles an hour, 90 the whole way.
We said, okay. We always rolled with it.
Yeah.
Oh, he meant Joe, my pretty baby.
My,
Ivy Lane, hello, hello.
oh, man.
So yeah, we drove 4.5 hours and attended the first auction at 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
where we both purchased a unit.
How do you, so, I mean, now that the day's over and we saw all the units that were up, what do you guys think?
I think that units were going really cheap. I was surprised.
Yeah.
Now, the lady at the second place we went to this afternoon said that's not normal. She said her normal buyers were not there.
Right.
I think there were a lot of good units, and I think we bought too soon.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, I don't think we're unhappy with the units that we got. But it could always be worse. But
It could be worse. It could be better.
what size was that unit?
That is AJ.
Oh, AJ. Yeah, AJ the
Treasure
dog.
Freaks, hello.
Treasure freaks. What's
Thanks
up?
for stopping in.
Treasure Freaks are from Canada. Her
Canada.
name is Lisa.
Oh, thanks for joining.
Hello, Julie
Uh,
and Floyd.
Hello,
What was our
Ed.
unit we got?
yeah, so we got a 10 by, no, we got a little 5 by 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
KT,
Yeah.
they got a 10 by 10. And yeah, it was, I'm not,
Almost
Okay,
90
let me tell you what
degrees, okay?
happened, okay?
Uh-huh.
all right,
You
go
need
ahead,
to
Tim.
hear it from the horse's mouth.
Go ahead,
okay?
Tim. Yeah.
Everybody else, just ignore him for a minute, okay? So, Joe bought a unit. We went around the corner and the lady opened up the door and I looked at it and I said, that's a sister unit. And I went and talked to the facility owner and said, is that a sister unit? She said, yep. So I bid on it. I said, if you get that one, because we're going in
So yeah,
halves on that one, I figured we need the second one
Yes.
to go with it because, you know, stuff that you might not have everything of everything. But somebody was very upset that I bought that second unit.
Miss Christy.
Because I was standing at the door with the only Amish lady.
Yes.
We're standing there and we're like, what do these
She's
people see in there? We're like, and her and I are going back and forth. We're like, what's in here? And then I turn around and here's my
She said,
husband.
was that my husband?
Oh no, I turn around and he's like at the auctioneer giving his name. And I'm like, did you buy that? There was no consultation. There's supposed to be like communication. Am I wrong? Beth, Julie,
No, I
Doug.
think you're right. So, and the first unit, it
He
was
didn't
like,
want
Did you
this
hear
back.
that?
What?
so the first unit, it was like such a spur of the moment thing.
Because we
I-
were bidding on
I
it.
was up. I remember standing at the door looking, trying to get a quick glimpse because he started auctioning this unit very quickly.
Right.
And I know someone's bidding behind me because it's going, 50, 75, 85, 95. And I'm trying to flag him. And at that point in time, I don't think he caught my bid. I turn around. And when I turned around, I saw Christy and Tim were bidding. And I'm like, cool, get it. Because I just want to know what is in the lighter box. There was a box that said lighters. And I wasn't sure.
Right.
I wasn't going to bid against you. It's just flat out.
Well, I
Hey,
think I seen Christy
if-
shake her head no.
If we
for the
ever
next
like
amount.
if you guys ever bid against us, if we ever bid against you, it's never anything personal. And like we
Right.
all know that, like we're all friends here. It's like if I really, really I can't live without this unit, I'll bid against them. If they can't live without a unit, they'll bid against me, and I don't care. And we'll still come and cook out and do burgers and lives together. This unit, I thought it was going to be good. And I said, cool, Christy and Tim, get a good unit, get a great unit. And I think you guys were about to be out. Like,
Mhm.
and I waited and I waited and waited. And
That's what
I
happened.
waited until the point where I thought the auctioneer was getting ready to say sold
Yeah.
at like the 300-ish mark.
Yeah.
And okay, they're not bidding. Then I jump in. And I really didn't want to do like
Yes, we sure do.
320, 330 was probably like 300 was pretty much it. And we had talked about splitting a unit a week or two ago, and it's such a spur of the moment. Tim looks over at me, I look over at him, and we're like, yes, let's do
Let's
this.
do it.
And there was no thought more than that. We just were like, yes, we're going to split it. So when we go around the corner, Tim finds out is a sister unit. I'm like, that makes sense. But also too, I was standing right next to Christy and I saw what she saw. And I'm like, I don't want this unit either. But Tim not standing right there talking to the manager, like it's a sister, then yes, that makes sense too. At
But
the end of the day, though,
at
what do
the
you
end
guys
of the
think about your
day-
unit?
The Hudsons, you should see all the glass my husband has to list.
Nora, Taki, China.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
It's a very clean unit.
There's a lot of glass.
There's a lot of glass.
And we think it was a consignment store.
A consignment
Thrift
shop.
store.
Price tags on
Yeah,
everything.
thrift
Yeah.
store or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little country store.
Is what it is.
And you
Hey.
got the hurricane glass, the hurricane things could potentially bring in 100 a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Nortalkie and the horses
Yeah.
And we got the corkscrew.
and that big
Yeah.
corkscrew popper. What's it
corkscrew,
worth?
like a countertop?
No, it's not a corkscrew popper. It is a.
It's a corkscrew remover.
Was it?
yeah,
It wasn't
Tim looked
for
it up.
making
Corkscrew
wine.
remover.
You can easily get like.
Oh, I thought it was for making wine and putting the corks in.
Maybe it is.
Maybe it
You
does
may be able
both.
to do both. I don't know, but
Whatever it is, it's worth 100
Yeah.
bucks on the
coming
pre-owned
down
market.
through the middle.
Yeah.
So,
Hello, everybody.
You will all learn a lots of great stuff from King with Kristen.
Oh, yes, we will.
Yeah.
Who
they're
said
very
that?
Sweet.
Treasure freaks.
Treasure freaks.
Oh,
so
So, should I have bought it? At the time,
Yeah.
yeah. But hindsight, no. But you know what? You do what you do, and you move on.
I mean, no, he didn't get approval first. Like they didn't talk about it, but he was like,
especially $200. Like if it's under $100,
yeah,
I usually don't
it
care.
was like a last second decision.
$200
He found
though
out
was
it was a
ridiculous.
sister unit. Let's
that
go.
was just
But
ridiculous.
it made sense.
No.
You can argue all she wants, but there's three against one.
Oh,
So you're gonna have to-
Vandy, really? I may know someone else who may have gotten a unit.
David,
David.
David.
David, you're grounded.
David, you're not supposed to be doing that.
Richard said hi, KT Treasures.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah,
Hello, Richard. We
Richard.
haven't said hello to everybody on here, but please know that we do love you all and thank you for being here. We really appreciate it.
Yep.
This is our first live, so if
Yeah.
we're not doing anything like how it's standardly done,
Just let us know.
let us know.
You're good. You're good.
I'm
So
hap-
the
I'm happy
second
with-
half of the day,
Oh yeah.
it's been a very long
Oh.
day.
We had an auction at 10
Yep.
and an auction at 2, 30,
30
35 minutes apart.
Yeah. And
25 units at the second
that we
location.
actually figured it out. It was 30 units. There were
That makes
more than
about sense.
25.
I think the guy said 35, actually.
Well,
It could have been.
Might have been 35.
But when I tell
because
you we had 4 locations to go to.
Oh, Lord.
we are in the
Hello,
mountains.
Lisa.
Yeah, like we're in the mountains
Well,
right
this
now.
is we're not driving in Ohio, like in flat. We're in the hills. So these roads are skinnier. They're
Very
steep.
Aw, thanks, Mad Dog. We
twisty.
appreciate
They
all
are. They are steep. Mad
the
Dog, what's up,
following
man?
and liking of our post. And
You buy such interesting and nice stuff. Thank you, Mad Dog.
He's
Thank
always
you.
sending messages.
Yeah,
He's
he
very,
comments
very
on all of
kind.
our videos. He
Yeah.
comments on
Thank
ours
you.
too.
Oh man,
Thank you for watching.
that second auction was like, it got hot.
It was exhausting.
It got,
It was
I could see it.
87.
You look a lot better now.
Like,
Do I look? Well, I got
hungry.
got
food.
food.
I got
Like,
food.
look at that. I am
it was
burnt.
87 with a real feel of like 98. And it was
Wow.
all blacktop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
All
even
four-
left the truck running and left AJ in the truck because I think the blacktop was too hot on her feet.
Yeah.
So literally all 4 locations, she was only out for 2 units.
Yeah.
And then was in the car the rest of the time.
So I think that auction started at 2 and ended almost at 6 p.m.
Yeah. 2 to 6
Yeah.
p.m.
It
It
was-
was long.
By the
Yeah.
time we drove to each location through all these mountain windy roads,
And
we got
didn't
there
even-
and parked and then walked to these
Yeah.
units out here. I'll tell you what, I mean, I think we all would agree on this one. There were some units that sold for 200, 200,
A
100.
dollar. They
um,
sold for
The
$1.
one unit sold for $1. That unit in our area, hands down. Do you know which one I'm talking about? They went for $1 with the U-Haul boxes
Oh, yeah.
stacked.
Yeah.
In our area, what would that have brought? Your
Right.
opinion?
3, 4, 5.
That's yeah.
Yeah,
That's at least the
easily.
$300 unit. If we're
Like
around home.
traveling, I think, have we come to realize that traveling is the way to go?
You want my
We
opinion?
just had this
We just-
conversation.
Yes and no. Traveling could be the way to go, not with the setups that we have.
Right.
A half-ton truck and a 6x12 enclosed trailer.
Okay.
I don't know about you, Tim. I'm getting about 10 miles a gallon.
Yes,
You
Rich,
know,
you should have just called off
so-
of work.
I know
Came
that
with
in a 3/4 ton or a 1 ton, pulling a 7x18 or an 8x20, we could probably get close to that 8, 9, 10 miles a gallon
Amen,
And have a
Troy.
lot more space.
and have a lot more space because those units that went for $1, the one specifically that I'm talking about went for $220, and it was a 10x20 with nice boxes and totes. Right in the front was a snap-on tool mat.
Yep.
Yep.
Snap-on tool mat right up front.
And what was in the back of that when we were standing?
There was a wooden gun cabinet in the back.
Mhm.
and all those toolboxes.
Toolboxes. I mean, for 200 something bucks.
Yeah,
so-
but listen, what do you think about all the rules that there were today?
oh my gosh.
For the list that they gave us when we got to the second
Yeah.
It
location?
was new to us.
I've never seen that before.
I wish I still had it.
I'll go get mine.
Yeah, go get your list.
Go
and
get your
read it
list.
off.
Stay here, AJ.
So Mad Dog says you can get very good deals on units by traveling even in Minnesota and North Dakota because not every person around here is willing to pay a lot of money and do the work and put in the time in it.
It's work.
Yeah.
It is
It's
a lot
of work.
of work.
Yeah, and we actually still have 3 more units.
Yeah.
We bought 3
It's
more
work.
this
Yeah, you
afternoon.
guys did good.
And I'm really thrilled about the 3 units we got this afternoon.
Yes.
The one we got this morning, look, you're going to be able to tell on the video. I'm not happy. And my husband is like, you need to be happy. You need to be like
Positive.
And I'm like, why? Why should I like put on a show?
yeah.
I'm not putting on a show. I'm not happy. Tim thinks, well, no, I didn't have to, but
Didn't
Oh,
but
shoot.
this is crazy. read
So
read
here's
this
the rules.
to
You
them.
wanna
Here's the rules, guys.
This is the rules.
You guys
Yeah.
are gonna die.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank each of you for coming out today. We have approximately 25 storage units contents for auction. Circle H Auction and Red Roof Storage are selling the contents of units. If any items such as the following are found in the units, they must be turned into the management. Stolen property, alcohol-related items,
Thanks, Traders.
firearms, drugs, legal or illegal,
Yeah, I know, David.
personal paper items, upholstered items considered not fit for use by Circle H Auctions and Management must be taken. Tobacco products.
Tobacco.
Honest honor system, good faith security deposit required in the amount of $50 per unit for today's auction. But literally, what did we see them do in the next to the last or one of the last units? Tell them, Joe.
There was a dozen bottles of opened
Oh, yeah.
liquor. Like
There were
Maker-
brand new one. There was a brand
brand
new
new
one
ones,
too.
open, Maker's Mark, Bacar, like nice stuff. The auctioneer went into the unit, took the bottles out, carried them over to a storm drain, and dumped them down the storm drain in front of everyone. I mean, alcohol, especially open alcohol bottles, don't thrill us.
No.
Me neither.
So, like, we could care less. It was just something we had never seen before.
And if you found a gun, they wanted it turned
Oh,
in.
yeah.
Now I do know that we have a gun case in one of our units.
Mm-hmm. You
We
do.
will see.
You do.
We'll see.
We haven't looked yet.
It feels heavy.
Yeah,
I touched it.
yeah.
Um,
we got some crossbows in one of our units. We got 3 guitars,
yeah.
one in the one
One in
unit,
unit,
two in the other.
So, how about this? They took that mini bike.
Yeah.
Like, they're so strict on these rules. There was a mini bike, a
Well,
dirt
the
bike.
thing is, they did go back and forth for how long on that, Joe?
Yeah.
But when a rule is enforced,
titled
like, that
vehicle?
is what it is.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
she
just a
would've
dirt
shut
bike.
it
I
down.
mean, it's a dirt bike.
She almost didn't sell the whole unit.
Yeah, he almost didn't.
I mean, it's
Then
her
they were going back and forth asking if there was pedals on the bike.
Yeah,
adventures with the Hudsons and Richard, hello, and
Huh?
Richard Price.
Yeah.
I love it.
Q.
People were going over.
Yeah.
It was
That's cool.
actually a decent unit too.
It was a
and
decent unit,
They
but
got-
you know what
they
I
got
didn't like?
$400 for it.
Yeah.
You had to remove all those
The shelves that were built in.
Yeah.
Shelving was
Yes.
built in with 2x4s and plywood
These
and
units were
And you
big.
wouldn't believe
They were
the
real big.
extension cords that were under these storage units.
Oh,
some of
yeah.
them.
wasn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Tons of them.
Every
They
time
even
you
have a
walk by
refrigerator
plugs that
going
were
in.
outside, they had cords going in them.
Between every 2 units,
Yep.
there was a plug-in, and people literally had extension cords going under. They were plugged in and
Yeah.
they went under the door into the unit.
Yeah. That was
I've never
was nice.
seen that.
The manager
before.
was wonderful. though.
She was
Oh,
a
yeah.
wonderful
Very sweet, yeah.
lady.
The auctioneer was a great guy too.
Yeah.
And
he
the
was.
first
Both
place,
auctioneers
yeah,
were
I
good-
was gonna say
good
the
dudes.
first place they were so happy.
And everybody was so kind. We
Every-
met some
oh.
people tonight, and
But we
Oh, yeah.
were definitely in like a
yeah, we do need to look those lien laws up.
we were definitely in like a down home place because everybody knew each
Mhm.
other.
yeah,
Didn't you?
definitely.
You know, it was very.
But we fit right in.
We
I mean,
did. I think.
seriously,
I think
everyone here was
everybody
Like,
was
there was
so
this
nice.
one guy, and I don't know, he might be watching right now, but he had like a beater, a black
Adventures with the
beater, and
Hudsons. You have to look
like,
at the
I
lien
was
laws for
interrogated. I was intimidated all day by this guy. He had a little beard and tattoos, and
there. Really?
yeah, I'm like,
He was so
ugh.
nice.
And then I talked to
Why
him
would
at the
you
very end of the day.
intimidate?
Nicest guy ever. I'm like,
Yeah.
hopefully you're watching right now, man. I
Nice meeting
I
you guys.
took your
Yeah.
phone and you subscribed, but
I'm gonna subscribe to his channel too.
yeah. And the other gentleman that we all met, the fishing guy.
The
Yeah.
fishing guy.
I can't wait to check out your channel if you're watching.
Yes, for sure.
Something in Rutten.
Right. I got it. I don't.
Tim has it over here. We still gotta catch up on all that. But
And then he had a podcast
yeah,
that was like in the top 5 or something, and he said he's actually sponsored by Mossio,
Yeah.
yep.
which was really
He does-
really
he does
cool.
like fishing.
Yeah, fishing and hunting stuff.
Yeah,
It was the beard and
So-
the dog.
Mad Dog.
I missed meeting up with you. I see.
David and Mad Dog are getting together.
Wow.
That can't be good.
Oh.
What are
and
you
this-
two up
What are you
to?
plotting?
Troy said in the states around me, the facility and auctioneer can't set foot in the unit no matter what. You know, and I think that it states that in a lot of places, but
I guess next time before we travel, let's look them up.
yeah.
Just as no, you know.
I know I've bought units in Pennsylvania and I've never seen that. It's
You want a
because you're
jacket?
burnt.
No, my skin's burnt and I'm like, I have chills.
You want me to get you something?
No, I'm good.
We're at
Mhm.
State Park here in
Yeah.
Caledonia.
Yeah, we're camping.
Yep,
Yeah,
we'll check
we
it
are
out tonight.
camping.
So check this out. This is our backyard for the evening.
Hmm.
And
So the trailers are back there. I don't know if you guys can see, but Joe and Jenna are going to sleep in the back end of
there's
their
the
truck.
trucks.
We are roughnecking it.
We have a tent over there. Am I showing them the
Yep.
tent?
Yep.
It's like, that's really nice here.
And there's our
Yeah, good
beautiful
job, Tim.
friends.
I wish that we had a little bit more time even just to
Can we go?
hang out. Like,
Yeah.
I could have brought the
We
bikes.
get up in the morning. I want to go to the waterfall.
The one, yes.
The one that we saw on the
She
way.
wants to take a bath in it.
No, I don't.
I do want to go back to what we were talking about, the traveling.
Yeah.
So is it mostly because you don't feel like you have the right setup?
We need
Okay.
to,
I would have totally bought both of those 10x20s, or at least the one with the snap-on stuff.
Right.
The second one,
Mm-hmm.
the two 10x20s were indoor, climate
Sister units.
climate controlled.
Yeah.
I would have liked to buy both of them, but even if I only had enough room for one, I would have went with the second. These units sold for $200 for the first one and $220 for the second one.
thanks, Mad Dog.
These are 10x20s we're talking about, almost filled.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have hands down, no questions asked, paid a good bit more than that. And, you know, I'm not saying we would have won it because I don't know what the other gentleman would have wanted to pay either, but it seemed like there were some buyers today, and I think all of those buyers had a cap at about 200, maybe
I agree.
maybe
Yeah.
250, but
Right.
no one was spending more than 250 today.
No.
It was a wild
Which
day.
was honestly kind of nice
Hispanic
because
guy with that like
at the
Yeah.
first place.
scruffy little beard.
Okay.
Yeah. He spent like
Oh yeah.
380 or
At the
400
first
on it.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he was
In the
only there at the morning auction.
Right.
Yeah.
This evening at the last 30 something units.
Yeah.
I mean, units again, $300, $400, $500 units selling for $1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy, guys. It was
Rent a
crazy.
U-Haul and pull your trailer.
Yeah.
You can pay mileage on a U-Haul. Like
So
that?
a one-way U-Haul just gets pricey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Priced
thing.
it.
We rented a U-Haul, and drove it from Youngstown to Columbus and back. And with mileage, it was like $460 plus the fuel, for a U-Haul of that size was probably about 100-ish. So, and that was just one day. We had to do it twice.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you're looking, and that's not a one-way. I know the one-ways are,
They cost more because they're
grand.
moving
Yeah.
the vehicle from
Right.
one spot to another.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And logistically, that's where that comes in for them is,
That first auctioneer today too offered to pay for a month's storage on the unit if
Yeah.
somebody bought it.
yeah.
If somebody bought it.
Yeah.
On the one- on
Leave
the
the
one-
tires in the unit. We'll have somebody take care of it.
Yeah,
Like, they
there
were
was
really
some.
trying.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were really trying. It was very weird today. I don't know if it was the heat. Is it the holiday coming up? What is
there
it?
a holiday
Is it
coming
the
up?
end of
Is
the
there?
month?
What holiday?
What-
Memorial Day is
Okay.
a
Oh.
Monday.
What day is it?
You know what? It doesn't even matter because I know what we're all going to be doing on Memorial Day.
What?
Working.
What-
Joe.
What are we doing?
Joe. What are you going to be doing on Memorial Day?
When's
I have a
Memorial Day?
roof to go to Saturday, Sunday.
Okay, Monday is Memorial Day. What are you going to be doing on Memorial
Is there
Day?
an auction?
Hosting.
No, I don't
what
know.
Auction?
Posting.
What?
Posting. Working.
Yeah,
Working.
Yeah, working. Yeah. I mean, it's just a Monday.
That's why we don't know what date it is. I mean,
Yeah, right?
We work 7 days a week.
I have this saying, guys. I'm not going to say the 4-letter word, but Joe laughs and he always brings it up because one time I told Joe, I said he's going to die in the middle of all of his SHI. And he just busted up laughing. So now it's a big joke. But you know what? The same damn thing is going to happen to Tim and I.
There's worse
I know my-
places to
I know
end-
my
to end it all.
son, my youngest son has asked me, he's like, what am I supposed to do with all that crap?
Mhm.
I'm like, well, hopefully it isn't going to be as bad.
Right.
But well, then again, if we build the big garage like we're
Oh,
planning on, you
fill it up.
know.
Yeah.
But I told him, I said, just bring in an auctioneer. Make sure you go and, I'll have where the personal stuff is. But then the rest of it, bring an auctioneer in and sell it.
Yep.
Yep.
Get rid of it.
That's it.
Yep.
Or you could you
Hey,
could
Brad.
change his whole career and just become a reseller with your inventory.
I don't know. I know Erica just has been talking lately. She's like, man, I want to do something
Thanks,
where
Mad
I
Dog,
work
about
for
the campsite.
myself.
So J&J Family Finds like to go to flea markets.
Oh yeah,
They went to the
Do
flea
we
market
like
on
to? I
Sunday.
mean,
Jenna loves it.
And it just so happened that they actually got their 1,000 subscriber
yes.
and they have their watch time. So
They are officially monetized.
Yes.
Are we though? This is a whole nother conversation.
Well,
Technically,
when
oh,
you
you
are,
just need your code.
but
we
you
have to
need your
wait.
code.
We're waiting on a code.
Did
That's
they
it.
send it?
Yeah.
How do
Oh,
we
I'm
know?
sure that
It'll be in the
Or
mail.
do
It'll
they
be
just
in the mail.
automatically do it?
it's
Send
just
it in the mail.
you'll probably have it by the end of the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got monetized the
Yeah.
other day.
Awesome.
We have Facebook Marketplace, and people would come buy stuff, and we would hand our card out, ask them, if they can please follow us. It would mean a lot. Tell them that we're just starting out here on YouTube, so
It was
that helped.
3 years ago. Maybe I think a hair over 3 years ago because we're past April. I went to an auction in Cleveland at an indoor storage facility, and I was laid off. She was still working a full time 9 to 5, working for the man, and I saw this older couple with glitter on their hoodies, and I'm like, oh my god, where am I? And then there's a younger Hispanic kid who's like loud and obnoxious, but kind
Crazy.
of funny. Actually very funny. It's just a whole group, just a group of people that have cameras and they're filming.
So you felt out of
and
place.
what's going on here? And yeah, I felt out of place. And yeah, now we're sitting here camping together. I never thought we would.
He called me like on my break and was like, "You're not gonna believe this. I am at this auction. There's people in glitter shirts taking video." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
He's like, "We gotta check them out on YouTube later." I'm like, "Okay." And
Glitter shirts.
See you
Actually,
soon.
there they are.
And here we are
There's the
today.
glitter shirt. So yeah, I'd
Do
never
many
I'm
do any good
Batman.
deals at the flea markets and yards like me.
do any good. Many good deals. Do find many good deals at the flea market and yards sales like
I mean,
yourself.
We find
I
some
think.
good deals there, and we also do pretty well.
So we set up at the flea market.
Yeah.
Not. I mean,
Yeah, we
might
go there to
shop
make some
around, but-
money.
Yeah,
Make
we go
some
there to get rid
money.
of some of that crap, so we can buy
Yeah.
more crap.
Let's go buy more crap.
Yeah.
Hey, for the people that are on here, real quick, June 1st is our $1 yard sale, and the weather is going to be nice.
Yeah.
And people are invited to stick around all day and hang out with a bunch of cool people that are coming from very far away.
Is that the cookout? Yard
Yep.
sale possibly?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
we'll be having a bunch of food and fun and more.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
So all 9 people that are currently watching, I'm sure you all know of KT Traders, but if for whatever reason you don't, make sure you go over there right now. Check them out.
Check them
And
out.
I'm pretty sure
Subscribe.
everybody here is subscribed to you guys.
So
Thank you guys so much.
and thank you, Christy and Tim,
Yes.
for
Helping us
with
along the way.
the
Everything.
YouTube thing. Like it's been really nice knowing that there's someone there that, hey, I got a question I can just call because you can't call YouTube.
We can call
tried.
them about YouTube, and she can call me about Instagram and Snapchat and TikTok,
She's gonna
and
be there.
Yeah.
so we help each other out.
Yeah.
Oh,
In more ways than one, too.
Absolutely.
Like we've helped each other with units and stuff, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be helping you with some
Yeah,
units tomorrow.
it's been very appreciated. And I haven't been able to do a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah, of
Oh, yeah.
course. What friends are for.
I wish you were closer too, Troy.
I will say this, and Tim mentioned it. you know how like you felt out of place, like in our area, with like starting in with the
When I was
auctions and
first
stuff. Yeah.
going, yeah.
Today we were all new here, and everybody was welcoming.
Yeah.
Very welcoming.
And
Very
very nice.
welcoming. This is a beautiful
Yes.
community. So if there is anybody watching that is from this community,
Yes.
You're
you're
awesome.
very
we
blessed.
appreciate it,
Very
yeah.
blessed.
Yeah. Yeah. It's beautiful out here.
Yeah.
Very
I
peaceful.
said, let's move
We
here.
even talked about moving here.
We're close to West Virginia. We're close to Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
cut the
like
net.
they were telling us
We're only like
we were only like 5 minutes from Maryland, 5 minutes from West Virginia. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get the hiccups.
Maybe we
You know
should
what? We
flip the
came
bench over
camping
again
and we
scare
didn't even
you.
bring firewood. Seriously, look. There's our fire pit with whatever sticks we could find.
I said go buy firewood.
No,
I
we don't
mentioned
need
it.
I figured
earlier.
like when we were
We are
like
gonna
pulling
pass
in, they
out.
would have them
maybe
or
we'll
something.
find more.
I
We'll
don't know.
find some more stuff.
We're gonna pass out soon.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Amen.
Maybe in the grass. I'm so
I'm beat.
tired.
I'm
burned.
beat. I'm
We
tired.
still got a shower.
I
Yeah.
can't wait to go do that. I cannot wait.
Well, all in all, I think we had a wonderful day.
Heck yeah.
Very great trip.
I what? What's the matter?
Would we do
I-
it again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We're looking. We're already
Yeah,
looking.
we're looking at some other places.
Yeah.
Never know. We may end up back here if they have an auction next month. We might.
We
You
might.
don't know.
We're
That's not
looking.
too bad
We're
of a
looking.
drive.
Even the online units, like the out of state ones.
Mhm.
You know, I opened it up to 500 miles.
We did too.
So, and I'm not going to drive 500 miles for a good unit or a great unit. It's going to have to be like worth it.
Mhm.
Because this today, I told her this before we left. This was more than like a business decision. Like, yeah, we want to come and conduct business, go to a storage auction, possibly buy a unit, make a little bit of money. But it was a road trip. It was a hangout with friends. It was a lot more than just business. So I said,
Mhm.
we're not looking at this like business. Because if we did, we'd have to factor in $300 for fuel.
Yeah.
We'd have to factor in so wear and tear and maintenance on a vehicle. And
Yep.
then we would also have to factor in the cost of food, the whole cost of
Everything.
everything. And I'm gonna just say, on the low end, that cost of traveling here and home is $400
Yeah.
plus the cost of a
I
unit.
agree.
So the unit that we purchased today would cost us $760.
Right.
Are we gonna make that much back out of it? Maybe. That's a maybe. Maybe $1,000.
So you got to look at it.
It's
You know.
possible.
Yeah.
I think you
You
will,
know.
but
So
still,
it's
You guys seem to do really, really well. Just selling and finding and I don't
Thank you.
know.
well,
You just always. I'm always like, they did it again.
it's
Did it again.
I don't know. We've gotten lucky. It's not more. We just like you guys, just always
all a
grinding
gamble.
and
Yeah.
the wheelchair, the makeup.
Yeah.
Like I look
Kitchen table and
the freaking
chairs.
table and chairs. Yeah.
600
I
bucks.
cannot believe you freighted a table and chairs to Florida.
No,
Yeah.
just the chairs. Not even. The
Oh,
table.
just the
Yeah,
chairs.
yeah.
Okay.
If I said table,
We
I'm
were
sorry, I'm
appalled
tired.
because those were actually going to the live. Those were going to the auction.
Mhm.
I said, but I don't want to wait to take these to
Yeah.
the auction. I don't want them sitting for 2 months before I can take them there.
Right.
So I said, put them on eBay.
Troy said, got to factor in what your time is worth. too.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Which
Exa-
is
and that's a-
very true.
very
Yeah.
tr- And if the reason we don't work 9 to 5s is our time is more valuable than 10, 12, $14 an hour.
Yeah,
So
I
Yeah.
couldn't work
on
for
the
that,
on
too.
the absolute bottom dollar low end, we'd have to factor in $40, $50 an hour for the pair of us.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
25 an
us
hour,
too.
25 an
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah.
And we left at 4:30 in the morning yesterday. We're not going to get home until 4:30 in the afternoon tomorrow. So that's 36 hours times 50
Yeah.
is 15.
Yeah, but you
$1,800.
you can't count sleeping because
You're
you're
right.
gonna sleep at home.
But if we factored in, another 500,
Yeah.
$750
Yeah.
for
Right.
labor,
Exactly.
Maybe people could learn a few things.
it
from
was more
watching
than
Rob,
business, though,
Jeremy
some of it.
Hills and Storage Auction Pirates.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. We've been, following them since the beginning.
Well, since we've been buying you, it's been a little
Yeah.
over 3 years. Like we
Who
watched
said that?
Mad Dog.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We watch a lot of people recently. I would say, like, honestly, last 6 to 12 months, we've done a lot less watching of others because we've been more busy. We've just been busier.
It's the same thing for us. We used
Yeah.
to be on YouTube so much, but I think a lot of ours right now though too is because we joined Tech and Sports Group,
Uh-huh.
and literally I don't watch movies or TV the way I used to.
Us either.
I have Tech and Sports Zoom room on all day because there's people in there that are literally selling millions of dollars a year. And anytime that you can hear them speak and learn something from them and they're willing to share, I feel like I adore, you know, Storage Auction Pirate, What the Hills. I've
Yeah, they're
watched
great.
them for years. They're great. They do great business, but they're different than us.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
Everybody you guys have a different style. We have a different
Yes.
style.
And you have to know
Jeremy
that.
has a
You have to
different
know that
style. Exactly.
You have to know your own
Exactly.
style.
And whatever works for you.
Yep.
So like, you know, you kind of learn these things
Yeah.
along the way, but it may not work for you.
Yep.
So
Someone might be able to spend, you know, $1,000 on a unit and turn it over.
Right.
Whereas we couldn't even spend 100 on it because they have a different outlet.
Right.
They have different clientele.
But I do think that no matter who, you can learn something from everybody.
Yeah. Because
Like
even if you
these
learn,
people that think that they know everything, they kind of irritate me because no matter what person speaks in that Zoom room or what call is going on, I always learn something all day, every day. Every day I learn something new. Or I get
and that's
an
how you're gonna
idea.
grow, by
Yeah.
learning, you know, keep learning.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep. Exactly.
Getting eat alive.
there was a Confucius saying, and I can't quote it off the top of my head. I just tried to Google it, but the Confucius said something about knowing everything, and when you act like you know everything, and it was like,
Only
Very
they say
true,
only
Troy.
fools know everything.
yeah. Because if I might learn something from you, it's I learned what not to do for me. If you look at it in that aspect.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
getting dark here.
It's like nice.
Yeah.
It's chilly now.
Oh, okay.
No.
Remy is sleeping right now, so it feels great to have a break. Remy's our little 6-pound family dog,
Oh yeah.
and she is sassy. So
She is
holding her in one arm today,
I
and
agree, Troy.
and
He's
like making sure she's fed and has water. It was
and Troy just said, and when you stop learning from others, you become ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yep.
most
Yeah.
definitely.
Yes.
You have to be.
I mean,
open.
even if you don't like someone, you can still learn something from
Yeah.
them.
That's like Tech and Sports. He steals $5 million a year.
Well, he did.
Well, he did. He still does. He actually makes more
Yeah,
money
he
now
makes
doing
more
what he
money
does.
now selling wholesale than he
Wow.
did selling
But
on
his
eBay.
His Rolodex on different brands is just phenomenal.
Yeah.
We'll show something. They have a show and tell day. We can show something, and it don't even have to be clothing, and the man will know about it.
Mhm.
And somebody
Wow.
will show a brand, and he's like, "Oh, that's in my Rolodex now. I'll never forget that brand."
Yeah.
Something that he didn't know before.
Remember when we first joined the group and we were scared to talk or say
Yeah.
anything? Well, we got the eBay unit and I had this stack of clothes in the back. I mean, there was a long sleeve Nike shirt that I got $400 for. So there was this whole stack of all this stuff.
Yeah, Harry, that's awesome.
But he literally just saw like a
Nice.
corner of the clothing.
Nice.
Yeah.
And when I finally got up enough courage to talk, he was like, I was wondering when you were going to bring this all and show us.
He knew exactly
He
what
knew
it was.
exactly what was sitting there, the whole stack.
Wow.
He's like, I've been waiting for you to show me all this stuff. He said, I've seen it sitting there because I
Sitting
had it there for a couple weeks
Right.
because I wanted to get on and show it and speak and stuff, but I was scared to.
Yeah.
So-
I'm shy.
Harry, I mean, that right there, I sold something for $19 today. It's a start. We talk about this all the time. You know, our full-time job is reselling, and our primary source of income is eBay at the moment. And we're not going to have the $89, the $149, the $399 sales every single day. And we spend money every single day. So in order to spend money, we have to make it. And those $19 sales, the $11.99 sales.
That's your bread and
The
butter.
Bread and butter.
$14.99. Those stuff that neither of us are like super enthused to list is
But it
what
adds
sells
up.
every single day in our store, and we don't sell a whole bunch. I mean, anywhere between 6 and 15
Douglas.
packages a day. But 6 to, let's just say 10 packages a day going out at a net of $15. That's enough to keep us going to get those $99 sales and the $399 sales and the $999 sales that we all love.
So that item takes up a parking space, and all you're doing is taking that money that you had for that item, going out and buying another item that can make you more money.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh,
I can get my light.
Mine is just part-time, and he has 420 listings.
That's great.
Nice.
So
Nice.
I hope you don't. Well,
I do have a camera light.
No, about the listings. I think you can only have like 250, right? Like for your first store, isn't it like 250 listings, and then you're paying like 30 cents a piece on them?
I don't know if
Like
it is.
every
I
month.
don't know it anymore.
Just check your
Give me
eBay
mine.
payments and make sure you're not getting charged like
Yeah.
because
30 cents for each one over the. I'm pretty sure it's 250.
a friend of ours was
Troy
getting
just said
charged
300.
extra.
300. Yeah. So like over a certain amount, and we can't recall the number. We believe it's 300. You're gonna get charged.
Yeah.
30 cents a listing, and it seems small, but that
I'm
adds
gonna
up.
go get my sweatshirt.
So
too.
just something to look into. Like right now, I know with us, we only pay for like the basic store. So like we can have 1,000 listings. And for the last month, we've been sitting steady at like 990. So every day when we list, we list 10 a day. I make sure that we're not going to go over that 1,000. And if that means
Sorry.
ending one or two things, I just go in and I look for our oldest items, or I look for our lowest dollar items. The $12.99 items that have been marked down a few times.
Let's see if I can get this light to work, guys.
So, and then I'll just go pull them from the store.
Trying to make this work so they can see.
Oh, look at that.
But
Well, hold on. Let's see what we got.
my daughter
I
sent me
never
with this
paid
little
for a
camera.
store and only this 299 things a month. Done good for me all
wait.
these years.
Can you clip it on
Yeah.
this? Yep. And if it's a part-time thing and you don't have to get that many items, that's all you should need. How long do we go
I
with our
don't get charged and I don't have a store.
so many
I
free
get so many free listings a month.
Yeah,
35 cents to
right.
list after that.
to list after that?
Yep.
And that's what we thought at the beginning, right? So like you get 250 a month, and it was confusing. But the one, like, so let's say you listed an item 32 days ago. And it hasn't sold, then it relists. So it's still in your store, but it's not going to take off of the 250. It still adds towards the 250 a month, I think.
Look at them putting a light
It was
on
weird.
them.
Just looking, because we were under the same impression. We had like 400 items in the store. We're like, yeah, but some of those items we listed over a month ago, so it doesn't count towards the 250 that we get this month. And then we looked at our payment details, and we saw all these 30-cent deductions, all these, like 150 of these
Living and
30-cent
learn, right?
deductions.
Yeah, that's
That was
exactly
happening
it.
every single month.
Yeah.
It had to be hundreds of dollars that we paid when we could have.
We know somebody else that had that issue too.
He got fixed. He got
Yeah.
fixed now.
We got it fixed.
It's just
So
something, and
25 free listings every month. That's what I'm almost
posting positive, and then 25 is two. He says 250. That's the number I thought it was. It was
Okay.
250.
We all
Got
horror
it.
stories talking about eBay.
What was that?
There's no
Mickey
camping
said
on
there's
YouTube.
no camping on YouTube. Y'all horror stories talking about eBay.
I love eBay. But we are camping now. Don't do that.
Horror stories.
Don't do that. We had a very long work day. It was wonderful. We had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to do this again.
We do. We
We can go
definitely
up to my camp.
had a great day.
We can go up to Joe's camp, he says.
That we could.
There was not a shower, a toilet, or anything.
There's a toilet.
That's all right.
Brother Mickey came out of the woodwork. didn't
I
he?
know. Can't wait to see you, Mickey.
I don't know about you, babe. I'm ready to go shower.
Me
Yeah.
too.
And
I think it's that time.
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you guys for stopping
Harry
in. This is our
and
first
Mad
live, so
Dog.
it means a lot.
Yeah, thank you very much. And Chrissy and Tim, thank you for
Thank
showing
you
us how to
guys
do
for
this.
inviting us, for showing us YouTube and
Yeah.
just everything.
Did we invite you here?
Yeah.
We did.
You said you want to go to Maryland? We're like,
Yeah.
I think you tried backing out, and I'm like, no, I want to go.
We're pretty close to Maryland, that's for sure.
Yeah, we
I
are
don't really
close
don't
to
know
Maryland.
how it all. It happened so quick.
I said, let's not think about it. Let's just do it.
And usually she's the one to say, no, I need
I
more time."
actually was afraid you were going to cancel.
I miss my
That's just
Remy.
We
I'm sure she
planned this in
misses you,
like 3
David.
days. It wasn't that long. I know it wasn't very long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the time we said let's go to being here.
Yeah.
Well, look at what happened with Tennessee. We were like all down and
Yeah.
then what, we didn't make it.
You have a
brother.
good night also, Uncle Bo.
All right, David and Harry and Mad Dog and
Everybody,
Thank you.
have a blessed
Thank
night.
you.
Thank you for being
Mom, if you're
here.
watching, I love you. And thanks for
Love
watching.
y'all. Have a good night.
Love everybody.
Bye, guys.
Good night.